We begin tonight in Pitt County, where a meeting about a rezoning request is happening right now. That area in question is about 3 miles outside of Greenville. WNCT's Courtney Allen joined us live in Pitt County to explain what's at stake. Courtney.
Ken, the meeting is underway right now inside of the Pitt County government building behind me. I've seen lots of neighbors filing in, many of them with the goal of explaining to the Pitt County Board of Commissioners why they should not approve a rezoning request. I spoke with several of those neighbors today about the reason why. Frank Schaefer has lived in the Moss Bend neighborhood off Highway 33 since the early 2000s.
I like this area because it's peaceful, it's quiet.
But his rural living may soon turn suburban.
It's like putting a square peg in a round hole.
Bill Clark Homes put in a rezoning request to turn 67 acres of land from rural residential to suburban residential, potentially adding over 100 homes to the area with substantially smaller lot sizes, something Schaefer says will result in overcrowding and congestion along the highway.
Instead of adding 15 or 20, we're going to add 150 or 200. The impact is obvious.
People in the Rivercrest and Holly Ridge neighborhoods say they're affected as well.
The land directly butts or is adjacent to the neighborhood, and you'd hate to see that across the street, 150 houses instead of a nice horse track or greenery.
And we're concerned about the flooding. You know, if we have another bad storm here, now you're going to put in all these homes with paved roads and driveways. Where's the water going to go? Bill
Clark Homes releasing a statement reading in part, "We understand some of the area residents have concerns about the proposed community, and we look forward to an open and fair discussion at tonight's rezoning meeting." The neighbors we spoke with say they all plan to attend tonight's meeting in the hopes of keeping their peaceful, quiet neighborhoods the way they are.
It's just not a fit. There are places for those homes, but this just doesn't happen to be one of them.
So one of three things is going to come out of this meeting. The request will either not be approved, in which case Bill Clark Homes can still move forward with building some homes, but they just won't be able to change that land from rural to suburban. It can be approved, or the Pitt County Board of Commissioners can say that they need more time to make a decision. Live in Pitt County, Courtney Allen, 9 on your side.